All right, I've got a story for you that just stops you in your tracks. It's about a man who started out selling tea from a bicycle and ended up building a 50 lakh rupee house. Yeah, you heard that right. He built it all one 5 rupee cup at a time. This is a masterclass in entrepreneurship, literally from the ground up. And it all boils down to this one simple but really powerful idea from the man himself, Sukhdev Menegre. He said, you don't need money to do business, you need skill and courage. And honestly, that's the philosophy that turned his humble beginning into this absolutely monumental success. It's really the heart of everything we're going to talk about. So, where does a journey like this even begin? Well, like so many great stories, it starts with a brave decision. A choice that, let's be real, probably sounded crazy to just about everyone around him. You see, after Sukhdev got to Indore back in 2001, he spent a whole decade working for other people. Just job after job. And after 10 years of that, he had this big realization. He felt trapped. He figured, yeah, a salary can keep you from going hungry for sure, but it was never, ever going to let him build something real for himself. So he's at this classic crossroads, right? On one side, you've got the safe bet, that guaranteed salary. But on the other, there's the totally terrifying but maybe amazing world of starting your own thing. It's that age-old battle, security versus the chance for something huge. And you can imagine what his family thought. They were begging him, don't leave a good job. But his mind was made up. His resolve was just absolute. He basically told them, I won't be employed again. I'd rather sweep the streets. I mean, wow. For him, the risk of failing was way better than just staying stuck. Okay, so making a brave decision is one thing. But how do you actually turn that into a real business when you have practically no money? Well, that's where this story gets really, really interesting. Get this, he had no savings to fall back on. He started his entire business with just 1,000 rupees. To put that in perspective, that's like $12. That's it. That covered his supplies and a rented cart. And that was his entire startup fund. So day one, the big launch. You'd hope for some huge success, right? Nope. After all that work, he made a measly 270 rupees. I mean, it would have been so easy to just give up right there. But he didn't. And this is where that persistence really pays off. Let's fast forward to today. Through just pure, relentless hard work, he's now earning up to 3,500 rupees every single day. Think about that jump. The growth is it's mind-boggling. So the big question is, how did he do it? What was the secret sauce? Well, it wasn't just about the tea. It was about how he turned a simple product into the absolute heart of a community. His recipe for success isn't some complicated secret. It really boils down to 4 key things. Timeless principles, really. Let's walk through them, because this is where the gold is. Okay, first up, he was absolutely obsessed with quality. I mean, think about it. Other vendors might try to cut corners, maybe reuse tea leaves to save a few rupees. Not Sukhdev. Fresh batch every single time. He'd filter it through 3 different strainers. He used good, high-quality milk. His motto was simple. The tea I serve is tea I would drink myself. If it wasn't good enough for him, no way was he serving it to a customer. Next up is how incredibly adaptable he was. This is brilliant. Back in 2016, India had this huge cash crisis, demonetization. Suddenly, nobody had cash to pay him. What did he do? He didn't just wait around. He immediately started using Paytm for digital payments. And get this, he personally taught more than 100 of his customers how to use the app, just so they could keep buying his tea. That's next-level customer service. And this might be the most important part of all. He wasn't just building a list of customers, he was building a family. I mean, he goes to their weddings, they go to his. He really sees them as his people. And the proof is right there. If he ever misses a day of work, hundreds of people will call just to make sure he's okay. That's not a business, that's a community. So you take that incredible quality, you add in that smart adaptability, and you mix it all together with that deep sense of community, and what do you get? You get the payoff. A reward that he probably never even dreamed was possible. So from that single 1,000 rupee investment, selling cups of tea for 5 rupees a pop, he built enough to buy a home that's now valued at 50 lakh rupees. That's 5 million rupees. I mean, talk about a return on investment. It's just staggering. And that house is so much more than just bricks and mortar. It's this powerful, physical symbol of the dream he was chasing. It represents a kind of security and a level of achievement that his old job, that safe salary, could never, ever have given him.
So when we boil this whole incredible journey down, what's the big takeaway? What's the real mantra for success that we can all learn from a story like this?
Well, he pretty much lays out a clear blueprint for us, doesn't he? Start with what you've got. Remember that courage and skill are way more valuable than money. Build genuine human connections. Oh, and be meticulous. The guy has 12 years of handwritten sales records. And maybe most importantly, never, ever lose that humility you started with. And speaking of humility, you are not gonna believe this. Even with all his success, he still sells tea from the exact same bicycle. People are always telling him, Sukdev, buy a motorbike. But he just won't do it. He says, this is what made me successful. It keeps him fit, sure, but more than that, it keeps him grounded. And his story is just such powerful proof of a simple truth. No business is small or big. It doesn't matter what you do, it matters how you do it. With enough dedication and integrity, you can elevate any kind of work. Your work becomes your religion, in a way. You know, when you think about it, his entire incredible journey, from 1,000 rupees to a 50 lakh rupee house, it all started with just one single brave decision. And that kind of leaves us with a big question to chew on, doesn't it? What's the first step you're willing to take for your own success story?